What is good? What is good, everybody? Happy Tuesday, guys. The boys are back. We're back in action. I think Ross and Jordan were having a Thanksgiving turkey hangover for the last 4 days, so they're back now too. But we're here, guys. We're running up deals, locking up contracts, and having fun while closing them in the process. So, Rossi boy, how you doing today, brother?
I'm doing excellent. Just getting some dispo done. Got a lot of traction. You notice that these buyers are freaking. Some of them are savages in December. They want to get purchases in so it doesn't go to the IRS. So you would think it's going to be rough, but I've actually had a lot of luck in December so far with these buyers. So it's been a good day.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Jordan, Mr. Salty Lake closer.
Yeah,
How we
we're
doing,
doing well.
brother?
We're doing well, brother. Grateful to be back. I got sick as fuck, and I'm not a good sick guy. Not a good fucking sick person, so I'm out for the count. Don't talk to me. I'll be on the bathroom floor, okay? But we're back. I'm happy to be back at it. I was working, however, while sick. Just didn't want to put my ugly mug up on the camera. But it's a good day. You're an idiot. We're working, we're burning, we're grinding. I got 2 deals locked up yesterday. We locked in 2 Turkey Day deals last week, and got one in the pipeline as well, and a couple other sellers we're working with, and then just working dispo and everything in the pipeline. So we're just grinding, brother.
Fuck
Grateful
yeah.
to be alive.
So, quick updates on the challenge, guys. We currently have, let me pull it up so I could look at it. We currently have 114,000 closed and funded in the last 30 days, 40 days. I don't fucking know how long it's been. Probably 45. Another 45 grand is assigned right now, which means in the next, hopefully 30 before this thing is over, we will close on that as well. Pending or projected revenue right now, 652,000, which means like what we actually have locked up and with projecting what we can assign it for, we have 652 in projected revenue. So what that means, I never go off projected revenue. If I went off projected revenue, I'd be the fakest fucking rich guy out there because projected revenue always looks sexy in our company. But the reality is closed revenue is what matters. But I mean, fuck, guys. Even if we close 30%, 30%. I told this to my team before. We're at 467 as a team right now, guys. About 652. We closed 30% of 652. That's $195,000 closed and funded. And that's if we only assign 30% of our deals. Me and Ross and Jordan are getting very picky with what we have under contract. So we're not just locking anything up and hoping it sticks. We're locking up deals that are movable. So like just today, I locked up another contract a couple hours ago. Projected revenue on that is 125K. We locked up one. My boy Lou Chapetti, shout out, was good. My brother from Jersey, because you know us Jersey boys do it big out here, guys. He locked up a multifamily deal that we are JVing, and it's in Leon, Iowa. So this one could be a juicy one as well. We're putting it out for a very big fee. And essentially it's 21 units with 15 vacancies. So it's one of those deals that as long as we can fucking get it in front of enough people, it's going to be hard because of the location, but that one should be a decent assignment fee as well. And we have another like fucking 10 or 15 under contract. So the point of this is not just to gloat about how dope we are and why that belt's behind me and everything, as you guys already know. But the point of this is to go over how you need a lot of volume to get a lot of closings. It's just the reality because it's like we've had so many deals this year that had title issues and bullshit going on, and we did not have that volume going down. And it hurt like a bitch. So now we've upped our volume. We're taking in careful volume. We're not just locking up everything, but with that volume, once we get this shit closed, even if we close 30% of it, do another 200 grand for the year, I wouldn't be upset by that. But that's just what you guys got to focus on. It's just make sure you guys are. It's like you get a contract, good ass feeling, love it, good for you. Let's get it. Go get another one. Then you get another one, enjoy that high for a couple minutes, then get back on the phones and get another one. You need volume. You need many deals because you never know what's going to fucking work. So I'll leave you guys with that. We're going to get on the phone, start calling. As much as I want to sit here and talk all day, we got some sellers to call.
That we do.
True. Save it for the podcast, brother.
Yeah. The real estate podcast. Absolutely.
No.
We'll save it for that. Guys, put in the comments, if me and Jordan started a podcast together, would you want it to be general based, meaning like just we could talk about anything under the sun? Or would you want it to be real estate based, where we can obviously still talk about anything under the sun, but it's going to be specific to real estate because that's what we do? Put in the comments, in the chat, what you guys think. In the replay land as well, put those in the comments when you guys are watching this back. But put that in the chat. Let's hear what you guys say, because the riches are definitely in the niches. And that's how we got to be.
Hey, listen, that's a cute saying, and I really think that's adorable. But I am a multidimensional man, you know? Real estate is
soft,
my passion.
Multidimensional man, absolutely.
However, I'm a husband and a father and a son and a brother and a friend and a goober
So are
and
we
a
all.
nerd and a gamer. Yeah. So
And a gamer.
I think all of these are, yeah, Joey likes to give me shit because I play video games. Sue me, you know? Get over it. That's what I like to do.
Loser.
Relax.
Sorry, I did cough really quick. It's
Well,
had a little
Joey
bit of
can't
allergy
now
there. My
tie
bad.
his laces on his shoes. Okay, he's a grandfather walking in a 30-year-old body. So
Yes,
I may
we
be a
are.
loser, but I'm not a geezer. Okay.
The grandfather looking out at that beautiful view of Medellin. Oh, look, there's a plane landing right now. It's all good.
You're crazy.
So a nosy geezer just peering out the window.
Yeah. With his binoculars, because his eyesight's going too. He's just looking out at the neighbors.
That's usually what we try to do.
I know. I was there. I know what went down on that balcony. Come on, bro. We don't got to tell anybody though.
Your call has been forwarded to.
We got the whole binoculars and everything, Jordan. Why is this guy not answering? Come on, I'm only 18 minutes late, buddy.
All right.
Joseph.
Call has been forwarded to voice.
Oh, he's going to be one of those. Oh, he said he could do Friday. Okay. All right, that's a reschedule. Oh, that's why I'm on the wrong calendar right now.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Quality.
Come on, Maria.
This phone today. There we go. Jaden said, "What the hell is a shirtless closer?" It's somebody that has his shirt off like this, you know, looking beautiful, and closes a lot of fucking deals. That's what a shirtless closer is, buddy.
Oh my god.
Yes, what it was. I had to tell him.
Jesus
What
Christ.
is a shirtless closer?
Golly. Joseph is out in full force tonight. Somebody get the leash. Watch out. This is why the podcast needs to not be strictly real estate related. So Joey can run that mouth and then I can run it back, you know.
But who says I can't run my mouth if it's real estate related? That's what I want to understand.
I don't want to
like-
run my mouth about real estate, though. That's not a fun topic to run your mouth about, you know? There's
I could
way
go
more
for
interesting
fucking
things to
10 hours every single day on running my mouth on real estate. There's just loads of things we could talk about.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Hey, Kelly, this is Joey. How's it going today?
Hi. Oh, it's a little chilly.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's getting really cold out right now, unfortunately.
It is.
Definitely. So you're looking to sell your property in Lynn?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Do you have a number that you're looking to get for it?
800,000.
800K. Okay. It's a multifamily home, correct?
It is. Yeah, it's a 3-family.
3-family. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. And if I was able to get you a number that you were happy with, is it something you'd be ready to start the process on today?
Maybe. Like I have a lot of questions. Like I don't like have any place to go. Would it be possible to stay a little bit and pay rent?
Yeah, we could figure out
Like
something.
find something?
Yeah, we could figure out a rent back. And I'm not saying we would like close on it today, obviously. Usually we would do like 30 to 60 days. But if you need time to find something else, that is never an issue. As long as you're willing to pay a fair rent for what's fair for the market, then we could probably work something out with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. And are you the only one on the deed for this one?
Well, my ex-husband is on it because he was part of the original loan, but I have court documents saying that the house is completely mine.
Okay, so you're the only one that should have to sign then, and then if there's anything we have to get figured out with that, then we'll figure it out.
It should be a non-issue.
Okay. Yeah. No, as long as you, yeah, and on the tax records, it's showing just your name too, so that's even easier. Okay, perfect. And so basically, the way that my process works, I'm just going to ask you some questions about the property. Then I'll get you an offer on this call. If you're good with that offer, I'll send you over a purchase agreement. We can go over everything together. And then as long as you're good with everything on that agreement, we would sign it, send it over to a title company. They'd be protecting you as a seller, us as the buyers. And then basically once title is clear, everything's ready to close, we would just pick a closing date of your choosing. And title would send the money via wire transfer or certified check, whatever is easier for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So tell me about the property, like condition wise. How's the foundation and structure of it?
So it's pretty solid. It's old house. It's over 100 years old. The basement is cement, stone, and brick. So there's a couple spots that it's fine. My husband, well, not my husband, my honey, he just patched in some spots.
Okay.
Just repointed. Repointed is the word, I guess.
Okay, so he had repatched in some. So there was like some cracks going on or something, and then he just filled that in with some.
I'm gonna put you on speakerphone so he can help me answer these questions. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Okay, you're on speaker with Mike.
Hey, Mike, how's it going today?
Going well. Who am I speaking to, please?
My name's Joey Bibbo.
Okay, Joe. No, the foundation needed a little repointing in one corner. Other than that, it's fine. That's all been taken care of. It needs front and rear porches. It needs exterior. My plan was to go vinyl, but all new windows, vinyl siding. The first floor is in really good condition, extremely good condition. The second floor is what we moved into because the tenants were a little rough on it. The kitchen needs some repair, and other than that, it just needs some paint and refinishing. The third floor, we had tenants that kind of ripped it apart. The stage of repair it's in right now is it's all new cabinetry, new bathroom. All the hardwood is up there. Half of it is down already. It hasn't been refinished. It's not refinished flooring. And then just paint. So that's pretty much the and then the exterior is the only thing that needed to be addressed was the new siding.
Okay. Do you know how long or if the wiring on the electrical was ever redone?
Yeah, the wiring has pretty much been all updated.
Okay.
It's all breakage. There's no old panels or anything.
Do you know when that was done by chance?
3 years ago.
Okay. Do you have any idea when they had changed the circuit breakers and everything though? Even if it doesn't have to be exact.
I don't have that. I think the electrical was done over 20 years ago.
Okay. Okay. And then what about the plumbing?
Plumbing's in good shape. There's nothing, no problems with the plumbing at all.
Is that original though, or has that been updated last? Probably. Do you think when they did the electrical, they did the plumbing too?
No, some of it's been replaced with PVC, the first floor, and the rest of it, the stacks are cast.
Okay. Okay. And then what about HVAC in there?
It's mine.
Okay.
The heating systems, first and third floor are gas, and the second floor is oil.
Okay.
And the second floor was just serviced, and they said it was in awesome condition.
Okay. So we're not really gonna have to do any mechanical work then. It's really more just we're probably gonna have to gut out the third floor. It sounds like just do a whole freaking redo on that one, and then just cosmetics on the second.
No, you don't have to gut the third floor. It's almost in finished stages.
Oh, okay.
You got a pantry that needs a little sheetrock on it. Other than that, the place is intact. You got to put. I'm putting hardwood floors down to up.
You already put that down?
Half of it's already down. Half of it's got to go down.
Okay. Okay. And then the first and the third floor are vacant now, correct?
The first floor's got a tenant in there. She's been in there for about 20 some odd years.
What's she paying?
Right now, they're paying $1,800.
1,800. Okay. Is that about market rent in this area, or could you actually get more?
Oh no, that's low. That's low for the market. I would say the market right now for these units would be about $2,500, $2,600 a month.
25 to 2,600 a month. Okay. Yeah, that seems about right. How many beds and baths is each unit?
2 bedrooms, 1 bath, living room, and a kitchen.
For every unit, the whole way up.
Yeah, they're all basically cookie cutter.
Okay. Okay. And then you said mainly for the outside, it's just going to be doing some siding?
Yeah, needs new siding.
Okay. Okay. And then it's obviously for the oil. Is there an oil tank that's underground, or what? How does that get ran?
That's in the basement in the corner.
Okay, so it's an above ground tank. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And if we could work out something today, what time frame would you guys be looking to get this closed out in? Like would 30, 60 days be a good enough time frame?
I would say 60 would be better than 30.
Okay. More time is usually better for us too, so we can get everything in order to actually get this closed for you guys. So that's not an issue. Okay. And then what's the reason you guys are looking to sell this?
We're getting too old to manage the property.
Don't want to be a landlord anymore.
Understood. Yeah.
She's in her 60s and I'm in my 70s, and it's just, I've had enough.
No, that makes sense.
We're getting ready to retire, and I don't want to retire. I don't want to be doing multis.
Yeah, you don't want to be dealing with tenants during retirement. I get that.
No, I spent my entire life working, and I've had enough. It's my time.
Do you do construction yourself, it sounds like?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Understood. So you've been doing a lot of maintenance on all of this stuff then, and then, yeah, that should not be happening at 70 right now. Got
And
it.
I wanted to do the outside of the building. I was going to do all new Anderson 400s, and then I was going to strip it and do the certainty 4-foot vinyl siding there. And I mean, the building would really look gorgeous. It's a nice looking building.
You know, it looks like a pretty good building over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's got a ton of potential.
Yeah.
And property values, I know we're pretty much on the money because it's selling between 1.1 and I think 1.3.
For triplexes. Triplexes are going for 1.1 to 1.3, you're saying?
Yeah, but multis in the area. What I've been seeing anyway.
Understood. And you're the contractor, so I guess in terms of like, let's say I had to hire out crews, right? How much do you think this would cost me to do the whole rehab?
I'd probably say you're in the $150,000 range.
150.
150 to 200.
Yeah, it's 3,500 square feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking usually something around 200, 175, 200 for 3,500 square feet. If it was a little bit smaller, yeah. No, I think I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if we could come in all cash where you guys didn't have to pay anything, I guess, is there any room for negotiation here?
It would depend on the offer.
Okay. Understood. So give me about a minute or so. I'm going to run my numbers. I'm just going to place you guys on a really quick hold, and I'll tell you exactly where we could be for a cash offer. So just bear with me really quick. Okay, thank you, guys. I like Lynn, Massachusetts a lot, guys. I like it a lot. So they want 800. The only cash comps that sold public record for 781. And literally the exact same layout. And this one, it sounds like they've done a lot of the work that's going to make it a little bit easier for us too. And this sold public record, yeah. So add 15K, I could probably sell it at 795. I think I'm going to start.
He wants what for it?
They want 8. I think I'm going to start at like 740, 749, and then see where it lands me. Because, dude, there's a triplex 6'4", 3,000 square feet that sold for 1.1.
Oh, nice.
And then, there's a bunch that sold like 990, and these are investor comps. Hold up a second. This was an end buyer. That was 990. Let's see, 950. If I can find any of these higher investor comps that sold the 9s, it's over. This guy owns 3 triplexes in the area. A single family, which I'm guessing is his primary, and he owns 2 triplexes. He bought this one for, drum roll please, $950. Jaden asked, have y'all made any money on real estate or still working on it? Yes, we have made money on real estate. I just closed my first deal, guys. But, we've been making money in real estate for the last 5 years, Jaden. My first deal was first 2 deals were $35,000 in New Jersey. This was back in 2020 and never looked back ever since then. Monday, we just funded $31,000, 50-50 split with me and my boy Rita. Last week we did $10,000. Ross did $34,000 in the last 2 weeks, and Jordan did $80,000 like 6 months ago, and is still waiting for his next deal. No, I'm just joking.
What a dick!
All right. Wait, what was his name? Was it Mike? It was Mike. Fuck, they just said we're not making a decision today. Okay, are you guys still here?
Yeah.
Perfect. So what I'm seeing on my end, I think the property is worth around 1.1 on the back end. It's probably going to cost me, I'd say about the 200 grand to fully fix this up. And we can get this done the next 60 days for you. If you want to do the rent back, we just got to figure out the terms for that, but we can absolutely make that happen. Having people rent it, even if it's the ones that just owned it, it's never an issue for us. We've done that 1,000 times. And I know obviously the reason you guys want to get this done is just because you're tired of being landlords. You want to keep dealing with tenants, maintenance, the whole nine. So for us to get this closed and just do an all cash sale, we could be at 735 to 745 cash.
All right, well, we'll consider it and we'll get back to you. Does she have your information?
Yeah, I have his number.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah, we'll get back to you.
Okay, well, I guess what is it that you guys got to consider? Is that something that you think we could work with?
I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I think you're a little on the low side. I know your job, and I know I think you're on the low side. I'm not at the stage in life that I want to take a hit, that hard of a hit. So, but we'll consider it, and I'll let you know either way.
Okay, I mean, if we could work something out today, I guess what would get the deal done right now?
Well, nothing's going to work out today. I mean, I need at least 24 hours to talk to her and I to talk and to come up with an effective plan for us. So
Understood.
But we're definitely serious about doing this. But I need at least 24 hours to talk to her.
Okay. So is it something then we could circle back tomorrow, maybe in the evening, like kind of around this time, and see if we could work it out tomorrow? Would that be fair?
Yeah, that gives me some time to talk to her about the agreement, and we can go from there.
Perfect. And if you guys have any questions or need anything on my end, just let me know beforehand, and I'll call you guys back. Would 5 p.m. be good tomorrow? Let me just triple check my schedule. I don't have anything. Yeah, would 6 p.m. be good tomorrow?
Yes, we got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So I'll circle back tomorrow at 6 then.
Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
Likewise, you guys too. You take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. I knew they weren't going to make the decision there. Do you think I should have pushed harder? Be honest with me. Be harsh on me.
Nope. I think the guy, I mean, people from I love people from Massachusetts because they're real.
They're straightforward.
They're like Jersey, but they're actually nice.
Nah,
But,
there's a reason they created the word masshole. That is, I went to school in Rhode Island where I was like, fucking no, trust me. They could be dicks.
They can. Nah,
Those people though were very pleasant though.
Most are. It's just a different crowd up there. But no, they're very straightforward. This guy you could tell he was very transparent in the way he was talking. He's like, nothing's happening today, but they're serious about getting it done. So that would be like top of the list follow up and maybe come up to like 770.
I think that's kind of where.
And do you know if the kitchen was by chance?
I think 770, 780, because I genuinely think I can move this at 8. I think 8's kind of the magic number, 795 to 8. But I really think they should, especially, bro, this area is so hot. Like, this is one of those markets that I've been trying to get into for a minute now. So
Yeah.
if I could crack a deal here, my boy, let me see it. I forget where the fuck Lynn is. I think it's the North Shore. It's the North Shore. Yeah,
North
dude, my
Shore.
boy literally is an agent in fucking, where is he at? Where the fuck is he at? No, he's in the North Shore. I'm pretty sure he's Revere. Everett. He's in Everett. Lynn is right next to Everett. If I fucking bring in this deal, dude, it'll get sold quick and he'll pay me a juicy fee.
Nice.
Like $50K is usually what they pay out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like, can I just give you the contract and you give me the 50? We do it that way? Oh boy. All right, let me change
That'd
your
be
appointment.
nice. That would be nice.
That would be very, very, very nice. I put them in the end of day calendar. Let me just double check on my end. It's in there. Do you want to know what the best feeling is, though?
Nothing we can discuss on this live.
Well, that too. But but seriously, though, you want to know what the best feeling is?
What's that?
It's when you fucking don't give a fuck on a negotiation and you just like your leverage is just so much more powerful there. Like when you get to that point where you just don't give a shit. Like you're just like, dude, I'm just gonna this is what I got, this is what I can offer, this is where we're gonna be, this is how I'm gonna negotiate. I'm gonna figure out if I have a problem to solve, I'm gonna solve it, and that's it. And then you just go through the motions genuinely. That's how the best deals get fucking done.
That's what's up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, Jordan got to learn from that. One day he won't give a fuck. So you want to know where my? Oh, you're on the phone still.
Yeah, I'm confident property. It's in the chat.
You want to know where my seller was asking for the deal I locked up today?
Okay, what's it?
What?
They're a company out of Salt Lake City, Utah.
$750. You want to know where I locked him up at, Jordan? Ross? Anybody? Chat? He was asking $750. Where do you guys think I locked him up at? Put it in the chat. Come on. Was good, Timo? Where do you guys think I locked him up at?
You want us to verbally say?
Rita said $550. He's cheating. He was there, but I did not lock it up for $550. Where do you guys think I locked it up for?
Six and a quarter. 6 1/4.
He's asking $750. Jordan, what do you think as you're running your comps?
$435.
Okay, we're getting hot. Rita said $575. Rita was literally there. He heard everything. $475 I locked him in for. How big of a price drop is that? $475, $575, $675. So $250,000 I got him down. He did say it was negotiable in his defense. He didn't list it at $950 earlier this year.
He shot for the moon with his asking price.
And landed on the stars.
If that doesn't scream motivation, I don't know what does.
Yeah, dude. This is how we do it. It's like the song.
You humming that in silence?
That's literally what happened right there. All right, where the fuck did it? Why is this meeting? Okay, there we go. Now it's in here. That's all I needed. Cool. I'm gonna try calling this buyer. He's been ducking me now. Dude, it's either like let's either do the deal or let's not. Like, if you don't do it, I'm not gonna cry. I just want to know that you don't want to do it.
Probably the most frustrating thing is that.
And he was very responsive until I found him a lender and it got real.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
You have time to hop on a call if you're longer interested. It's all good just to coordinate this. Go negative when they go ghost.
Hey, Joseph, Ross Dillon, just giving you a call back. All right, sir. So I wasn't able to get my builder on the line because obviously they're the ones that have all the exact numbers for land. But ballpark, they're likely going to be around 27 to 33,000 on this one. Is that something that might work for you?
John Dell was good.
saw 65. Now, when you saw 65, where were you seeing that?
Ross, keep it unmuted. This is the gold. You're muted. The fuck?
Okay, so you just Googled it and you saw that on Zillow?
I think that was what it was.
Okay. All right, yeah, because basically what we do is we'll look at all of the recently sold pieces of land that are similar in square footage. The only one I saw as of recent that was picked up by an investor was for $12,000.
Wow.
And then there's another one that's been sitting on the market for almost 4 months, and that was on the market for 7,200, and it was a couple thousand square feet larger. So that we didn't have a whole heck of a lot to go off of. And I do want to run this by our builder just to confirm. But it seems like you picked this up for around, what was it, 20,000 about a decade or so ago?
I don't remember what it was.
Okay. All right. Well, I definitely want to ensure that you're making a profit on it, but it's got to be fair with kind of what's going on with the market right now as well.
Yeah.
But why don't we do this? I mean, ballpark would be 27 to 33, and we did feel that was pretty fair with what we were looking at. And I'm just trying to pick your brain and see where you would be at and your wife would be at to walk away happy.
Well, we'd have to talk about it.
Okay. All right. So as far as the land goes, it's build ready. There's nothing to it. It's got hookups to all utilities. There's no structure or anything that needs to be torn down.
No.
Okay. Perfect. All right. When would be a good time to give you a ring back just to see where you guys are at? And you can obviously counter offer. That's totally fine. But I'm going to confirm with the builder just to see if we can pull that off. And then likely we can close within 60 business days because of the holidays.
Okay. Anytime tomorrow.
Okay. I'll give you a ring around the same time once we get some definite numbers. And then you said it's you and your wife on title, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What we'll do is we'll send over a formal written offer and we can review that over the phone. And if you have questions, we can review that together. And then from there, if you like what you're seeing, then we could obviously open up title and get this going for you tomorrow if you guys make your decision then.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
That's fine.
Okay. Very good. Have a great rest of your evening.
You too, bye.
All right. Bye now.
So Dan Dohautery said, is a shirtless closer getting better at keeping the person on the phone? I don't know what that means, but yes, I'm very good at keeping the person on the phone.
Yeah.
If they deserve to be kept on the phone. But if they're not serious about selling or we're not going to work anything out, like we're a couple $100,000 off on numbers, I'm not going to keep them on the phone. But if we're getting better at closing, I mean, I did close a contract today, got a seller down from 750 to 475, signed on the same call, first time ever speaking to him. So it's a reason why. That's
Hey, real quick, Joey, for this one, like when you have a wife, like clearly the wife is the decision maker in the background. Mm-hmm. He's the only one on title. She's like 45 and they can have it. You heard her on the first call, like 45K and they can have it. Zillow, it's saying like the lot's worth 65. It's an infill, so it's in a good neighborhood. I just didn't have too much data to go off of, so I just said 27 to 33.
Can I be honest on that comp?
Sure.
That's going to be a terrible deal to try to sell. It's going to be, there's so many lots listed. There's one listed for 7,700 or whatever the fuck it was. And then every lot, because it's only 5,000 square feet, right? 6,600, right?
Right.
So, bro, there's 0.37 acres that sold for 23.5. There's one that sold for 4,000. That was smaller, 4,000. Another one sold for 9,700.
That's in his. That's in his neighborhood.
I'm looking all over this area, like what every lot in this town selling for, from the south side of the town to the north side of the town to the fucking east and west.
Okay.
Like if I can share Zillow. I'll show you guys just so everybody can see what I'm seeing. Because land, it's like if I have land comps, I can use them, right? And it's like 1.3K, we're not like whatever, right? Then you have 24K. This looks commercial, but still 4K. These are just, I mean, this looks like a shittier part of town, obviously, right? But if you could get a lot 9,600 square feet right here, this looks like a decent neighborhood, then it's probably going to be hard to sell one for 50 grand, 40 grand, 30 grand. And then if you look at what's listed, like there is one listed for, this is commercial, but it's been up for 258 days for 64 grand.
Right.
And then this one's up for 30 grand, infill lot, same shit, but it's been up for 82 days with 3 saves for 30. So that's where I'm like, I wouldn't even try to call builders in this. Like, where is it at on the map?
It's in the Heights.
Okay, so it's like over here.
I believe it's the neighborhood south of the highways.
So like down here.
Yeah, here. Did you? Yeah, Garfield Heights.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing going, but then look at this. Watch this really quick. This is what also blew my mind. I mean, this one sold for 14K in this area. But then I'm going to go to single family or select all again. And I mean, like houses are only selling for fucking 150 grand. Let me bring the filters out so we have more recent data. You know what I mean? So like if houses are only going for this, no one's going to pay 50 grand, 40 grand, 30 grand for a lot.
Okay.
If it's this side. I mean, same shit. Both sides.
Yeah, it fell too high, but I was just trying to pull any sort of motivation out of this guy. But I mean, typically in those lots, like the way I looked at the neighborhood is like his was only one of 2 infill, and everything is built.
No, 100%.
So that's a good sign. It's just what are they willing to pay? You know.
And if they could buy other land for 7 grand, they ain't paying you 60, even if it's in a better part of town. Unless like that little pocket's like a fucking HOA community. It's like Llewellyn Park in West Orange. You know what I mean? Like some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then like, yeah, you probably could sell for 60K because like Llewellyn Park in West Orange, that little part, it's around like down the hill, the hood, which isn't even fucking hood, but it's down the hill.
Right.
But that little pocket, you have like 4, 5, $10 million houses in that shit. So it's like, no shit, you're gonna get more. But if it's like this, and this is just for Ross guys, this is for fucking everybody on land. You just got to make sure, like, if the comps are there, you use them. Even if they're a little bit out of this neighborhood, it's like that's what builders are paying all in this town. They're not going to pay triple for one lot just because it's in a little bit nicer of town, unless it's like that significant. John buys
surrounded by like higher end homes or like maybe a commercial play or something like that.
Exactly.
Okay.
John buys vacant lots. Ironic.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, all right, we need some land people up in here.
What the fuck just happened to my camera? There we go. So he said, have a seller interested in selling but wants a leaseback option. How do you typically give on those? Or how long do you typically give on those? Garland, Texas, elderly seller. So I just asked him, how long do they need to get out of there once you close? That's the first step. And then typically, I mean, if it's a leaseback and they're willing to pay, it is going to be harder to sell a leaseback, but I've sold one for 30 days, 60 days. You just have to hold a lot of money back. That's the key to leasebacks, because if you give them all the money and there's no incentive for them to get out, we had a deal that went very bad very quickly. It was 30-day leaseback. She was not out until 90 days, I think. Literally, FBI got involved on this one. Like she got scammed for over 400 grand from her boyfriend that she met online. And yeah, she gave all the proceeds of the sale to her boyfriend. We held back 10K. That 10K was not enough to hold back.
That's wild.
Fucking shit show. Jersey deal last year. So yeah, just be careful with the leasebacks, guys. But I've done a million of them. That was just the one horror story that we got screwed on. So it happens. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom, and then I'm gonna be right back. Keep calling.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
David, I will send the agreement over to the Gmail email,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
then you guys can review it,
Okay.
and we can talk after that. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right, Jimmy. Well, sir, it's
All
been
right.
a great pleasure
Thank-
speaking with you. I'll get this
Thank
typed
you.
up and sent over,
All right.
and I'll plan on following
Okay.
up with you sometime tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All righty, sir. Thank you. Take care. Boom! I just got to respond to Dan here asking if
What happened there?
Shirtless Closer is better at keeping people on the phone. He's not
Sounds
as
like
good as
Jordan's
me.
not. Well, you sent out the contract, so I don't think that's good timing right there, buddy.
You guys were having a soap opera, bro. I didn't want to interject with my call, you know?
Yeah, but what happened with sending the contract, and then we'll go over it tomorrow? The fuck is
No,
that?
no. We're not even going over it tomorrow. This guy's got a POA for his aunt who's in hospice, and he's not signing anything until he drives 3 hours to go and talk to her about it. Last time he sold one of her houses. Last time it went, they called her to tell her about it. She lost her mind in hospice and was like, "Hell no, I'm not selling." So he had to drive there and talk some sense into her. So we're just gonna have to give some ample time for that to happen, and we're gonna get that one locked up. Me and Jimmy had a good old conversation.
So what if you just kind of delicately say like, well, she's not of sound mind, and that's why you're POA. So you know,
I did kind of
who's
allude
the
to that.
who's the boss?
There's definitely a way to push through that one.
She
Yeah.
said they said in the text messages that she's not like 100% lucid. I'm sure I could have pushed through that one, you know. Not, I don't doubt that I could have gotten my way through that objection, but it wasn't even really an objection. It was more like, this is the situation I've got going on.
Is this the one
Um,
in Mesquite?
Yeah.
Let me check these numbers. Let's go.
Mesquite, Texas. Yeah, let me see. Check it. Tell me what you would have offered, and we'll see.
Okay.
Texas is not as fun, dude, because I can't use PropStream, bro. I hate it when I can't use PropStream. I wanted to look it up on Investor Base, but it isn't finding this address, dude. It's so annoying. Oh, unless I type it. What the fuck, bro?
Jordan Def offered him like $300K on Mr. Ross.
Dude, Joey's crazy with that shit.
What type of rehab does it need?
Pretty hefty, pretty solid. I'm thinking like 35K.
That's not even a hefty rehab. It's 2,400 square feet. What does it need? Does it need a gut? Like what level?
No, roof was replaced like 7 years ago, so I did include a potential roof replacement, or at least one soon. And then it's going to need just full cosmetic. It's going to need flooring throughout because it's a piss house for felines. And then plumbing might need a little bit of work in the master bathroom.
So it's going to need a little bit on the inside.
Yeah.
86K rehab.
Why the hell are you getting 86K rehab? Break that down for me.
It's 2,400 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
So to do the whole interior, even if it's just a full rehab interior cosmetics, that's 35 a foot. That's 86K on 2,400 square feet. The bigger houses are going to be bigger rehabs because there's more flooring that has to get put down. You have to go nice in the kitchen. Mesquite seems like a good market because things are selling in the threes here. Where the
Yeah,
fuck
it's
is
decent. I think it's just outside
It's
of
outside of Dallas.
Yeah, it's like that.
This is like a good suburb outside of Dallas, but yeah, I mean it's not going to be 30K. I can tell you that much.
You know, it's crazy is my calculator just did the bathroom.
For 30K.
No. About 10K on the master bathroom rehab.
Kitchen 10, 15K easy. This is why I said we got to do the Dream Killers podcast. I mean, or the Deal Killers podcast. Got to let me kill some deals.
I'm still right in the neighborhood.
So what did you
Hold
send
on.
it out for?
I haven't sent it yet, but the offer was 185.
Okay. I mean,
But
ARV
I
is
wanted to
high
make
here.
I wanted to make like a nice little 30-40 pop on this one, but yeah,
So this
I didn't
one,
throw in a full kitchen remodel on Brick's rehab calculator, so it didn't include the kitchen, and that bumped my rehab cost up
this one
quite a
sold
bit.
for
For sure.
375. So what did you get as ARV?
I tried to stay a little conservative on that. I got like 345, 350. I did see that 375 comp, but I didn't want to like get excited and jump to that. But there's also a 360 comp that sold in May. Very, very
So
similar characteristics. So
you're
at a
gonna sell
higher
this at
ARV,
200. I mean, it might work for a buy and hold guy at 200K. I think it's definitely too tight for a flipper. Too tight for a flipper. I think you're close on this one, but I don't know if there's any cigars getting passed out yet. I mean, ARV really is closer to 375. I think this might be a 10K pop for you.
Yeah, I think 10K definitely. Let's see, but you're doing 80K on that rehab?
86.
Yeah, I feel like that's fucking very high.
Dude, rehab, what is the biggest issue wholesalers have? The two biggest issues when running numbers.
ARV is too high, rehab wasn't enough.
It's literally the wholesaling phenomenon. It is like literally the biggest issue anyone has with rehabs.
No, that's fair, but listen, you're using Titanium's calculator, which is just a default price per square foot calculator, and
Yeah.
like that's fine, but I like itemized granular calculators. Like I want to know how much these are costing in Mesquite. Like how much is it going to cost me to do a roof in like Mesquite, actually, not just for any property in America that is.
But is it
2,400
counting
square
as
feet,
labor too, or is it just counting
Yeah,
material?
No, it counts labor in the. Bro, y'all need to get on Brick's calculator, okay? Because it does do material costs in the market, labor costs in the market. It calculates all of that, and so I got roof replacement, plumbing updates, flooring replacement throughout, master bathroom rehab, interior cosmetic rehab throughout, and then a full kitchen remodel. That's putting me at 62,483. So like we're not far off. I just think 86 might be the top of the range if you use the best materials and the best contractor in the city, but who does that?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna use good if you make it. If you want to get 375 out of it, you're gonna have to do it nice.
375, you got to spend 80.
100%. I mean, they went
That's
ham.
fair. Oh, you're looking at 819. Let me see.
I mean, that's the only one that's in the square footage too. So that is the ARV.
I mean, okay. It's nice. 819 is nice, but bro, that kitchen's nothing crazy. That's the most generic backsplash I ever saw. That's a simple white. You think that countertop is marble?
No, it's
They
probably
didn't even
granite.
hit. They didn't even hit it with the overflow, brother. Come on, HGTV would be so disappointed, bro.
As this is 285. Someone's been watching too much HGTV, guys. So yeah, no. Then I think you're right. Then I mean, 350 to 375 is probably the ARV.
Mhm.
But and how long did it take to get this 375? This was on market for 92 days. 350 was on market for 29 days. That's the difference. It's probably worth about 350. So, and there's one exactly like it that's fixed up that's listed for 360 right now. Yeah, fully remodeled. Let's see if we can see where these guys bought this at. And this is how many beds and baths is yours?
It is a 4.2. 4.2, 2,400 square feet, 83 build.
They bought this for 225 though. Yeah, so you should be good then. Yeah, someone bought this for 225 and now they're flipping it for 360. So you're probably spot on right there.
That's fire. Hold on, what was that? What did you just say?
Someone bought this for 225 and they're flipping it for 360.
No, not that part. The last part. What was that you said?
You suck at comping? What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. No love from the Joseph Meister. It's okay. We
We'll
love
get
ourselves
when you
around here,
fund
so
your
it's
next
okay.
month. There'll be a lot of love given. Once we get these assignments pushing up, Jordan, fuck. That's when you
We'll
get all
get
the
there,
love.
brother. We'll get there. Hold on. Okay, question. Does investor base not have non-disclosure data?
No.
Like it does, but it doesn't, because it's telling me the average price paid by flippers, but it's not telling me the prices for these houses that were sold. That's maddening.
This is
Investor
which
base,
one?
if you're watching, can we work on that? Call PropStream. Ask them how they did it. I need that.
What?
Or no, not PropStream. PropStream sucks too. Call Propelio and Privy. I
Is
need
this
non-disclosure data.
Is this for your mesquite?
See,
Yeah, this
senor?
is saying average flipper is 216, average landlord's 91.
Make that make sense.
I mean,
Wouldn't the landlords pay more?
not always.
Huh. Well, listen,
What
if
if
the
you
flippers
could-
are paying 216, that is A-okay.
Yeah, that could be a 40K spread there if you fucking treat it right. 30K spread. Is my math not right today? You said 185, 95, 205, 15, 30K. Fuck you. Let's see, I gotta keep the filter on for the live. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
No, not the cussing filter, bro. I told you. Listen, Ross, this is what I told Joey for the podcast. I want
He
to
wants
get
to
as
talk
close
about
to being
peptides and
canceled.
steroids.
Oh my Jesus, that's one of the topics I'd like to discuss: health optimization, biohacking. Yeah, I'm interested in that. Want to talk about it? Want to talk about all?
Why
all
not
the
talk
shit.
about it on a real estate podcast and talk about how it's helped you with your business?
But it's helped me with a lot of other shit, more so than my
100%.
business. Facts.
So it hasn't helped you with your business, and that's crazy.
No, it has 100%. It's made me a better me, but that's made me a more effective business person, right? But like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
I don't want to get on the real estate
It's real
podcast and talk
estate.
about getting off of my psych medications. You know what I mean? Doesn't seem like the right place for that.
I mean, it is though. Like mindset, bro. Everything that we do in our lives is connected to what we're doing right now.
I mean, everything anybody does in any life is all connected because we're just one big organism inhabiting a planet together. So I agree with
Where'd
that.
you find that out?
The Bible.
And
No, that's fucking lie. That was crazy. You didn't
Yeah,
see
that
me
was-
and laugh. That was a joke. That's not in the fucking Bible. Read the book, dude.
That's
I'm
a
Jewish,
really
bro. I
thick
read the Torah.
book.
My bad.
I read it twice, Old Testament and New Testament, front and back, brother.
Yeah, we know.
I was trying to find the answers, okay?
Well, where'd you find them?
Well, on a mountain in Guarne.
And what was done to get you there?
Some very native plant medicine.
There you go. You see, you're on a real estate podcast. You could talk about it.
Yeah. We're not on a.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys ready for me to be unfiltered, Joey?
When are you? I mean, never mind.
That's what I'm fucking saying. I don't know when the fuck I have a filter.
Whatever, Ross. You've hung out with Joseph outside of
There we go. I killed it.
formalities.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
In a business real estate setting, which is the best part.
Yep.
So psychedelic mushrooms 100% can let you see things that will fix your fucking business. It is a fact. Every big business owner, for the most part, that is like the big dogs, Dana White has fucking definitely done some ayahuasca. Joe Rogan has done ayahuasca. Many people have done DMT and all the other bullshit. And fucking mushrooms, I mean, come on, it's fucking plants that grows in nature. Like, that's spiritual shit. It's not, it's funny because, do you want to know what I've realized in life, guys? We, like, okay, me, Jordan, I don't know much about Ross. I think Ross was a degenerate at some point in his life too.
Oh,
Me and
yeah.
Jordan were absolute fucking degenerates about 10 years ago.
Hey, speak for yourself. Nah, not me.
You were a degenerate?
No, that's Cap. I was a major.
He's
I was
lying
captain.
so
Captain degenerate.
Guys, he was worse than all of us put together.
I was
Jordan was
like-
running the clubs in fucking in Salt Lake City, which is what the fuck was clubbing in Salt Lake City? I don't know. That's Jordan.
Yeah, they're weird.
But he was doing it. And the thing that happens now is like, okay, now we're serious business people, right? I called my shirt off, very serious here. And we're all fucking, we have the negative connotation that like doing self-work, like going with the shaman and fucking going internal and going on a mushroom trip, which is what me and Jordan did a couple months ago together. We think that this is like us being drug addicts and degenerates, like we were fucking degenerates when we were younger. So it's like, the reality of it is anything I do now is only if it aligns with my business, because my business is my life. Like I put everything into this shit, guys. It's like, I do not, Jordan and Ross know if it's not in track with what I'm trying to build, I do not do it. It's that simple. I don't even drink alcohol anymore, guys.
It's your baby.
It's my fucking
Usually.
child. Yeah, I drank once when I was in Aruba. My bad. But other than that, I have not drinking in like this whole year, basically. Anyways, so
Hey, most people drink Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's typical.
exactly, I've been drinking since I was in Aruba, and before Aruba, I didn't drink for like 4 or 5 months straight. It's like I'm just not a drinker. It's just not a thing anymore. But the thing that we do now is we.
That is Joey's photo in my phone.
That was one
Continue.
fucking drink too, which is crazy. I'm a lightweight now, guys.
No,
But-
I know it.
What I'm trying to say here, guys, is we basically try to pair doing stuff like going to a shaman, taking fucking mushrooms, going on a trip like that, right? With like being a fucking druggie and like doing it like recreationally, like we did when I used to take mushrooms in college, guys. Purely recreational. I don't know anything about spiritualism or fucking spirituality, whatever the fuck it's called. I didn't know about going internal and fixing myself and healing my trauma. But what I did was when I did it back then, I learned that it does do a lot of that shit because I got the effects from it anyways. And now that we're older, we sit here and we're like, oh my God, like I can't talk about the fact that I did fucking mushrooms. Like we're serious people here. We need to we're building a brand. We need to make sure everyone is fucking aligned with that. But it's like, this is our lives. This is what we do. I went in the woods last year, December, and I had a vision when I took some mushrooms with one of my friends. And I saw my fucking business on a mind map. Like I literally saw it in the fucking woods. And I solved a gigantic problem for my business that I was trying to solve for 6 months. I solved it in one fucking day. Like, I'm sorry, hate me for this, think that I'm fucking crazy for doing shit like this. But it's like, if all I got to do to go inwards is I go fucking on my off time, take a little bit of mushrooms, go internal, and fucking heal some shit and solve some shit.
Go for it.
Say what you gotta say. Like, fuck. What are you guys doing to fix yourselves? That's my question for y'all. What are you guys doing to get better up here? Because everybody's fucked up in their own way. I know that.
Most people don't do anything. They don't do anything.
True. They take medication.
They distract themselves. They escape.
They take fucking psych medication because they get diagnosed with something that is fucking bullshit. And they get to the point that it's like, oh my God, no, I need this because a doctor told me I needed this. But it's like, if we put the fucking equation together, if a doctor says that you need to take a pill for the rest of your life forever, you think they're in it for the money from prescribing you that pill and having to fill your prescription every month and maybe the kickback the fucking pharmaceutical company gives them?
Marketing.
Or,
dude, what?
If I could sell you guys a pill and you take it every day what about Adderall with fucking kids with ADHD?
All right.
I could sell you that shit at the age of fucking 10 till you're 90.
Mm-hmm.
You're a forever customer.
You're a forever customer.
They get a kickback for sure.
They 1,000% get a kickback.
Is crazy for doctors. Like, listen, I'm not going to make an outlandish statement and say that doctors are just glorified affiliate marketers because doctors have their place. Modern medicine is very important, right? But yeah, dude, with mindset, with all the bullshit, we've gotten so inundated by the pharmaceutical culture in this country where it's like, yeah, I'm feeling bad, I'm feeling depressed, I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling sporadic, I need to go talk to the doctor. In short, we should be able to do that, but no, they're just going to tell you bullshit. They're going to put you on pills you don't need to be on so they can get paid, and the pharmacists can get paid, and the pharmaceutical companies can get paid, and then you stay sick. That's the thing. They don't want to cure you, bro. They just want you to feel okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, they want to mask your problems because if you never hit the root, you never actually solve the problem will forever exist, which means you will forever need whatever they gave you. Hyro said, I need a mushroom now, maybe solves my dispo problem. Hyro, it might fucking help, brother.
That's crazy.
But I mean, I'm not joking with this shit. It's like, I don't gotta hide that I take mushrooms occasionally. It's not like I'm fucking every day. I'm just sitting here popping my goddamn mushrooms. Like the fuck, that'd be crazy. Like I'm dead sober right now, guys. But when I need a big problem to get fixed, and I've been thinking for weeks and I can't get it done. Guys, I live in Colombia. I could go fucking do an ayahuasca trip for 3 days, come back and be a whole new fucking person. I have legitimate shamans that are like neuroscience majors and fucking masters, whatever the fuck it's called, that can literally go into my brain and be like, we're not going to mask you, we're going to cure you. That's the same shit with the peptides that Jordan and I take. Like, I'm not like on like a fucking I'm not taking steroids, guys. We're not doing any of that shit. But we're solving things that are gonna forever be solved in our bodies now. Like, that is fucking crazy. Like, I'm not like, I will never do steroids. I'm not about testosterone. I know everyone's on the TRT trend, all that shit. But like, guys, I'm only going to do shit. One, I ain't fucking with my hormone levels. Fuck no. My wife would kill me. But second of all, I'm not about I'm only about stuff that's progressing me and bringing me to that higher level. Not shit that's just like a quick fix, a quick hit. Like, that's not it, guys. But like, you go, I always say meditate, go internal. You need to do it because we all got traumas that are unsolved. Every single one of you guys has a fucking trauma you have not dealt with yet. I can almost guarantee you. And you could go to a shrink and you could talk to a shrink, but they're going to eventually, if it's a psychiatrist is the one that doesn't prescribe medicine.
Does.
Ooh, I get them confused.
If it's a psychologist, they're eventually going to
Psychologists
tell you
can
you're
now.
so fucked up that you have to go to the psychiatrist and they're going to get you on some form of medicine. And now you're taking mood stabilizers or antipsychotics or fucking Xanax for anti-anxiety or all this crazy shit. Guys, Xanax is fucked up.
Ooh,
You could have
that's
seizures
crazy.
if you get off that shit. Like Adderall's fucked up. You're taking meth.
It is clinical methamphetamine. And yeah, I've been on a journey, mental health journey, from my 20s, around 33 now, whatever. I've been diagnosed with a lot of different things. Most of it was depression, anxiety, bipolar, whatever. But then I went and saw the psychiatrist a few years into that journey, that path, whatever. And she's like, no, I don't think you have any of those things. I think you have seriously untreated ADHD and you never get anything done. And then that means you're anxious because your to-do list is never completed. I said, oh my God, genius. How did I not think of that? You're probably exactly right. What should I do, doc? She says, here's 90 milligrams of Adderall per day. This is what you should take. 3 pills a day, every single fucking day. And so I did. And brother, I was watching my kids for most of those days during that time in my life, bro. I felt like I couldn't even stand up out of the chair. I was fucking high. I was, what the fuck? I was like, doc, I can't take this shit, bro. What? And I was still on that prescription. I got off it, but then got on a lower dosage with a different doctor, which was way too easy for me to get. And I was on that until, was it August? I was in Medellin
till August.
And then I went to the clinic. I did some exosomes. I did some ozone. I got off the meds. I went up to Guarne. We took some psychedelics, and life changed for me, man.
4 grams of mushrooms each of us.
I'm off the bullshit, bro. Like Adderall is so bad. And what's crazy
It's
is
meth.
right now we're doing the peptides. I'm on pre-sleep. Check my affiliate code in my link tree. Plug, shameless. But listen, I wake up in the morning, dude. I don't even need coffee. I don't drink coffee right now anymore. I don't need it. I drink it when I want it because sometimes it's nice to have a nice cup of Joe. But like, I needed 3 Adderalls and 3 cups of coffee every single morning for the past 5 years of my life. Straight up, needed it. Had to have it. And
How'd
I
your
am not
stomach
taking,
feel?
dude, awful. That's another thing. Peptide, dude, my stomach feels fucking amazing because of the BPC and the TB500. Like, bro, I'm feeling great. It's healing. Bro, I went to the doctor for gastro bullshit when I was like 22. I've just shit all day, every day, and it's never solid. Apologies. Right? But I was like, Doc, what the fuck is that? You know, I'm fucking in pain all the time. What's going on? Help me out. He says, you know what? We ran all these tests, Jordan, and we just can't figure out what the hell's going on. We're going to diagnose you with IBS, involuntary bowel syndrome. After some research, that's a diagnosis that literally means we don't know what the fuck is going on. So you have IBS. Here's 7 medications that you can take.
Oh
Here's your list of prescriptions. Go to the pharmacy and get those filled. Brother, I didn't go to the pharmacy. I went vegan that day. That's when it all started. I went vegan. I was like, I'm just going to not eat anything pretty much. And I didn't. I lost a whole lot of weight, but that also wasn't healthy. And yeah, I don't know. Anyways, long story short, prescriptions suck. Peptides are fire. Psychedelics, meet God, whatever. You do what you want to do. But yeah, bro. And get
Pyro
on
said,
I don't care who you are. It's all good. Pre-sleep. Joey, take more of it. Stop being a
"See
baby.
growth, not results. That's how I used to be and lost my ways chasing money. SMH. Bro, trust me. I did too many times. Like, there's times where you get out of your way and you just start fucking getting hungry for that money and you just chase it. But it's like, nah, we got to chase growth every fucking day. If I'm not leveling up on a daily basis, it's just 1% better. You don't need to be perfect, guys. Like, you just need to get 1% better every single fucking day. You guys can look at my face on the live stream today and look at it 6 months ago. Look at these cheeks. They're down a little bit, guys. But that's because I've been GLP-3. That's the one little secret right there. Literally is going after my enzymes and lowering my insulin level, is lowering inflammation. And it's what's the last one? I can't fucking think right now. It's insulation or insulation. Inflammation is getting lowered. There's one other thing I can't think of right now, but that's also what it's doing to my body. And then I'm
Insulin,
eating
blood sugar,
blood sugar. And the
appetite.
third one, an appetite. It's suppressed my appetite a little bit, but I still eat like a fucking animal because I work out so much. But what this stuff does, guys, is it's just resetting my biological chemistry. It's we are biohacking our bodies. I'm not fucking on steroids. I'm not on clenbuterol. I'm not on any of this bullshit. We're on something that is literally out there that's fucking meant to just optimize your body, and then I'll be done with it, and I'm going to fucking feel amazing. My energy's been better. Everything else has been going up. But the reason that I say we can talk about this shit on a real estate podcast is because this is all the shit I've done to be put in this situation where I'm at right now, guys. Like literally everything I do in my life, including my marriage, including my fucking where I live, including my daily habits, including the stuff I'm taking, including the fucking mushroom trips, acid trips, whatever the fuck I've done, that is all literally aligned with what I'm building right now. And like that is, I'm not saying everybody go take fucking mushrooms now. Like, guys, you gotta be careful with this shit. You need to fucking like go with the shaman and shit. Do it
You
in a
sure?
spiritual
You
way.
sure you're promoting it, bro?
But the reality is, guys, is like I can talk about my real life too, and talk about real estate because they all are interconnected. It's like
Nice.
everything we need to do needs to be around what we're building. It's just a fact. It's like obviously I'm not out every single day talking real estate, guys. This is not medical advice. Thank you. But this is the shit that people don't talk about. Like this is
No,
the
it's
shit
fact.
people are afraid to get up here and talk about because you're like, oh, well, people are gonna judge me or they're gonna fucking whatever. And it's like, I'm gonna keep it me no matter what, guys. And y'all will either love me for it, you'll hate me for it. And either way, you're gonna cause more attention towards me. So you could do whatever the fuck y'all want. Love me, hate me. I love you all, but it just is what it is. So I don't know, guys.
Facts.
Jordan,
Keep it a buck, Joseph.
It's
What?
gonna be real estate related.
We'll see.
You need a niche. People come to us for real estate. That is literally what we do. That like I'm
I'll
more
agree
an
with you.
expert in real estate than mushrooms, than fucking peptides, than fucking life. I mean, I'm pretty good at life, but like
questionable.
I'm definitely like real estate is where my expertise lies. It's just a fact.
Mhm.
I've been doing this shit for 5 years straight and learned a lot of it. So that's why I want to do real estate. You guys put in the comments, do you think we should do real estate geared? Or do you think we should just make it the podcast?
The podcast is crazy. No, I'll show you right now. I made a whole graphic for it. It's cute.
Yeah, we know we saw.
You did. Yeah, everybody in our group chat thought it was buns. I want the masses' opinion. Be in your face and out of pocket podcast. We could put a house on it, Joseph. Then it could be real estate related.
Yo, when
There you go.
did Joey turn ginger with that beard?
It's
It does
brown.
get ginger sometimes.
It does have a little bit of red up in there.
Yeah.
That's fact. I
Little
saw it
sprinkle of
glistening in
red.
the sun. When
We
it
actually
glistens in
mixed
the
me and
sun-
Ross together.
Now
And
listen,
you
I'll
did- and
agree
you
to
just-
it as long as I can run my mouth as much as I want on that podcast episode, on those episodes. I'm gonna run it. I need to run my mouth, bro. I got some shit to say.
Yeah, then say your shit. That's the point of doing a fucking podcast. But it's like
Mhm.
we are literally real estate people.
For sure.
We are investors.
For sure. My whole life from now until death is all I'm gonna earn all my money. Well, okay, that's crazy. Not all my money. Most of my money
Most of
from
your
real
money.
estate.
So
Yeah.
then it should be a real estate podcast, buddy.
But listen, okay, here's where I'm coming from. Once you have children, you're gonna understand my perspective on this. Like you're an expert at real estate. I consider myself somewhat of an expert at real estate, but you know what I'm even more of an expert at?
Being a dad.
Being a father. I've been doing that for 13 years, brother. Right?
That's
so
fair.
like
So if
that's
you want to
also-
do the dad podcast, then do that.
but I can't do that
support
with
it.
you. I mean,
Fuck no.
I could do. I'm your daddy, but like you're not my
Yeah.
daddy. That doesn't really make sense.
I think the roles are reversed there, buddy. But we could definitely. You can have your dad podcast. I will support it. I'll come on and ask you questions about being a dad because I'm going to be a dad in a couple of years.
No. See, but
But-
you're putting me into a box, Joey. That's what you like to do. Yeah, you like to put me into a box. So it has to be either real estate or dad. What if I just want it to be all things life?
The riches are where? If I did wholesaling cash deals, creative finance, novations, fix and flips, buy and holds, cryptocurrency, stock day trading, art, graphic design, and a clothing brand. What would you think of me?
I would think you're me 10 years
Awesome.
ago. That's exactly what I tried to do. Yeah, no, it's too much. Listen, and I ain't trying to do too much. One podcast episode a day or a week, maybe even bi-weekly. That's 2 a month. Max 4 episodes
See,
a month. That's
Peter.
4 hours. That's it. Everything else is all wholesaling, bro, all day. And rentals. We're getting into
Hyro said
that.
has
But
to be real estate to start, then branch off to mentality, life, and focus to whatever. And like that's what it is. It's like, bro, the bigger pockets podcast definitely has had many calls where they did not just talk about real estate investing. For a fact.
sure, but those aren't outlandish men, brother. We are outlandish men, okay? Those are like
Then we
let's
can
see.
be outlandish. We just
All
speak
right.
about real estate. We be our outlandish selves. Because I mean, bro, the reality of it is like we're gonna talk about business, we're gonna talk about our
Yeah.
deals, we're gonna talk
Yeah.
about our failures, we're gonna talk about our struggles, we're gonna talk about our wins, and we're gonna talk about our lives.
But what if I want to talk about the shit that I took in the toilet last night that was really crazy and I want to share that?
Then you
Like,
share
dude,
it.
why was it green and a little bit purple? You know, I want to talk about that. The fuck's
Yeah,
going
I'm not
on?
gonna be on a podcast talking about your green or purple shit though. That's just like,
Why?
oh,
The fuck?
what if
Who
someone's
knows?
eating
No,
while
come on,
they're
what?
listening?
You know, it doesn't have to be poop. Could be booger. You know, I picked a big
Jesus
one.
Christ.
That was crazy. It could be, you know,
So
whatever.
this is how you're gonna get us canceled? Is you're gonna talk about boogers and shit? Is that like that's what? So
No,
as you guys
no,
see,
no.
the mind of Jordan is still 12
Worth it.
internally.
That's
Worth
fact. That is factual. Yes.
Gee, I'm the youngest one here. What the fuck, guys? Like,
We know. Listen, we know. I mean, you couldn't tell by looking at you, but we know. Bald headed, bending over to tie a shoe like.
I knew that was gonna get said, and I'm glad I teed that up. I'm glad I teed that
You
up.
made that one really easy, brother. That's
I gotta
good.
tell Alvarito to clip that one up for you there, Jordy, to post it. Jesus Christ.
Shit.
I got
Oh, man.
Ross is like, "Ah, let's get back to business, guys."
no, I got a message from it's an assistant of like a pretty significant investor in Indiana where they go like auction shopping and they buy like in bulk essentially. So she just sent me a decent amount. Some are like duplexes, some are single family. I think there's some land sprinkled in here, but
Indianapolis?
I'm gonna make one more
I'm
call.
seeing
Union.
Union City, Indiana.
Damn, if that was Union City, Jersey, we'd be hot.
Great multifamily over there, but rent control.
Yeah, like the worst in the state.
Oh yeah, it's pretty strict over there.
No, like literally, the investor we sold the sub to last year, he owned like 5 or 10 in fucking Union City, and he's like, no more.
Really?
No fucking more. Oh my god, dude, it is. Rent control is crazy. Like
it is, and Union City, they've really built it up like nice. So you'd think that they wouldn't really have that, but
damn, Ross just put in the gem, but he put it in the wrong chat. Jesus, put in the private chat, Ross. If you work on your job, was that meant for us?
Yeah, I was seeing if you were going to pick up on it, but
if you work on your job, you'll make a living. If you work on yourself, you'll make a fortune.
That's facts.
I mean, just really quick, guys, I call Melvin. Guys, if you're not good in between the ears and your mindset isn't in the right place, I don't give a fuck how many deals you think you could close. You're going to suck on the fucking phones. This is sales. Like you're in a sales industry. So you need to work on your mindset more than you work on anything because we are in sales. So like if your head's in the fucking gutters and you're getting on the phones, you're going to sound like dog shit and no one's going to want to buy from you or sell from you or any of it.
Right.
So wipe this shit out your mouth.
Have you ever wholesaled a church?
Hello?
Hey, Melvin.
Yes.
This is Joey. How's it going today, brother?
Gonna take a bath.
Okay. I mean, do you got a couple minutes to talk now?
I do, but I gotta go to work early. Just I gotta go. I gotta work. I gotta be to work at 1:00.
Oh, you work the night shift?
Well, I gotta work almost a double tomorrow.
Oh, geez. Jeez. Okay. I just need about probably like 20 minutes from you. Is this a good time to do that?
No, I'm not coming tomorrow because I gotta get some sleep. I gotta get some sleep.
So what time tomorrow do you think we could touch base when you're not going to be tired or busy?
About 4:15. 4:15 be good.
4:15?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll give you a call. Okay, I'll give you a call around 4:15 tomorrow.
All right.
You take care, Melvin. This guy's been pushing me off for 2 days now.
Golly. Come on, Maria. Answer my phone or sign a contract, lady.
That's what I'm saying.
What are we talking about? Is that guy off the phone?
Yeah.
He was naked for sure, bro. He was about to step in that bathtub.
Yeah, he probably
He was like,
was.
hit the toe in. He's like, hello? Oh, I'm about to get in the tub? What? Sir? I don't need to know that. No, you can just say I'm chilling at the house. I'm just at the crib. Doing my
About to
thing.
get in the tub. I'm like, oh.
I wanted to say,
Nope.
you got some Epsom salts in there? You feeling all right, bud?
You got some Epsom salt in there. It's crazy.
You clipping your toenails first, or
You going through
get
it
them
over
after?
there? For real, bro. Don't clip them in the bath, though, because that's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Have some common decency.
God, we don't need to be drinking toenail water, bro.
Ugh. Soapbox.
Hit it. I got you because I was going to say this when we were talking all that smack. The good smack. 1% better every day. I used to have a preconceived notion about what this meant. And I had an epiphany about, I don't know, it was a while ago, but I had this epiphany about 1% better every day. I was like, this is so fucking cliche. Everybody says it. Cool. How many days is it going to take me to get to 100%? And then somebody was like, bro, what? 100%? And I was like, yeah. They're like, bro, it's an infinite scale, right? You could go 1% today for the next 600 days. Now you're 600% better. And I was like, bing, light bulb. I said, holy shit, bro. So I could just like get 1% better for the next 7,000 days. I don't know how many years that is. And I'm going to be a 7,000% better Jordan Holt. That's crazy, brother. So I like that. 1% better every day. And to touch on what Hyro was saying earlier, like, man, we got to work on ourselves and our minds because, like the quote that Ross posted that Joey said, if you work on yourself every day, you're going to make more money. You're going to be happier. You're going to make more friends. Everything's going to be better because you're better, right? And that doesn't, and there's no comparison, right? There's no benchmark. It's you versus you every single fucking day. How good can you get? What is your potential? You maximize that shit. Dude, the world is your oyster. You can do anything, anywhere, with anybody. You have as much money as you want. You have every house you ever want to buy. You're going to own a private jet, a yacht, or what the fuck ever you want because you leveled up 1% every day. So let me share that light bulb. Maybe I was the only person who needed that light bulb moment for the 1% better every day saying, but keep leveling up, man, because 7,000 days from now, you could be 7,000 times better. That's like being Super Saiyan. You're basically Goku at that point. All right.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Rose, you want to go or me go?
Why don't you go ahead? I'm still kind of
Getting the juices flowing.
turning the gears upstairs. Yeah.
Okay. You guys need to bet on yourselves. That is like one of the most important things that needs to happen in life. Like I literally had everybody doubt me when I got into being an entrepreneur. Everybody that you could imagine doubted me. And I pushed through no matter what. Like I'd be at family dinners, everyone's shitting on me like, "Oh, well, how much money do you have in your bank account?" I'd be like, "I'm broke. I'm figuring it out." And we did. So what you need to do every single day is put the house on yourself, bet on yourself, and just take the fucking chance. Because at the end of the day, guys, you only have one life. And if you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? It's never going to happen. So just make sure you guys are betting on yourselves. Stop listening to all the bullshit around you. Stop listening to all the haters fucking saying whatever bullshit they say. If they're hating, it's because they're usually not in a position that you're in, or they're not willing to bet on themselves. So they're going to tell you to not bet on yours because they don't have the balls to do it. So just make sure you guys do that, and you guys can do this shit.
Nice. All right. So while we're on this mindset trip, there is a book that was released, I think, within the past 2 decades. It's called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill.
So
I think
good, bro.
I think it's one of the top mindset books ever written. He didn't even release it during his lifetime because he was unable to outwit one of those devils. And they said, basically, society does not want to hear this. We will destroy your reputation. We'll destroy your family, blah, blah, blah. However, he interpreted those threats from certain people. And then he owed it to his wife because she said, please don't do this to our family, blah, blah, blah. So those were actually all devils that he was unable to outwit. So every day in life, you are going to have an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other, and both are going to be whispering. Each day, one will be louder than the other. So it's up to you to identify the devil on the one side and find ways to outwit it. When you start outwitting this devil, and that's all the, maybe I'll just hit my snooze, or maybe I'll skip a day at the gym, or I'm not really in the mood to make calls today, or I want to get this materialistic item that's way outside my budget to impress a bunch of people that truly don't give a shit, and I'm going to ruin myself financially. All these things are the devil whispering very loudly on your one side. So if you're never going to shut that down, but you can quiet it. There is like bringing it to a dull roar. So focus more so on the positive, and just know that you can quiet that voice kind of telling you to do the lazy shit, to do the things that are really going to set you back. And it comes down to resilience. Resilience is not discussed enough. Resilience is how fast can you get back into it after a major setback occurs. Some people, it takes 10 years for them to get their head screwed on straight again. Some people, it's 10 months. Some people, it's 10 days. And other motherfuckers, it's 10 minutes. So you want to try to, throughout the course of your entire life, bring that resilience up so that setback meter kind of comes down and you can jump back in as fast as humanly possible and stop feeling bad for yourself. So this will be a lifelong journey to constantly outwit the devil. And if you have not read that book, get the Audible. That shit is a game changer. It changed my life. I'm sure it changed Jordan's life. He was kind of nodding to it. And like putting the right books and the right people in your life and taking the right actions is going to change everything.
That's major facts, Ross. Major facts, dude. Honestly, hands down, one of the best books I've read in the past 5 years. And it's been a lot of books that I've read in the past 5 years, self-help, all of it. Joey and I talk a lot about our books, and it sounds like you and I need to have some nerdy book conversations because I need some titles to read. But go buy Outwitting the Devil today. I think it's probably less than $10 on Amazon or Audible. I think I saw it last night for like $7. I was scrolling through some books. Hands down, a game changer. And it's so true, bro, because there's so many devils that all of us are fighting. And they're different for everybody, man. We're all fighting different devils, but we fight them every single day. So, yeah, that was a good share, brother. I appreciate that. And that was a cool tidbit of lore about the author, too, that I did not know. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild because you're never going to be able to completely outwit it. It's just you got to kind of pick and choose your battles. But it's pretty wild about that story on how they finally released it because it was so ahead of its time. He wanted to release it back around Think and Grow Rich in the 1930s, and it was anti-education, anti-religion, anti like destroying the system that they built back in the day, and basically pro entrepreneurship of like
That's
working
awesome.
for yourself and building your own life, you know. But they said, yeah, you're not going to release that. Don't do that. And he didn't. He abided by it. So at least it finally came out though. It's a game
Thank
changer.
God it did, bro. Go buy that book. Read more books, Joey. Talking to you. Love you.
I read that book already.
I
Now
know
I know
you
which
read
book
that
we're
one.
talking about. We good.
No, I know you read that one. I was just
Right.
giving you shit.
Hell yeah. My wife turned off the Wi-Fi by accident, so that's why I popped out for the last 5 minutes. I couldn't believe Ross was still going though. I was like, fuck, let's go. We're back.
Dang.
It was
Ross
it's important. This mindset stuff's important, and trying to get all the high level stuff out in just like a minute or 2 minutes is fucking tough.
True.
It's
Nah,
like
a sermon, bro.
it's decades of like study. You know?
100%. I love it, boys. All right. Well, everybody, appreciate y'all coming on tonight, watching us. We will be back on Thursday. Maybe make a guest appearance tomorrow. Who knows? But go have a good week. Crush this week, guys. You are in the last month of the year. What you are doing now is setting the tone for next year, not this year. So make sure you make it count, because if you want to hit your 2026 goals, it started 2 months ago, but it really does start today. So make sure you guys get it going, crush it, get in the goddamn Wholesale Collective. What are you guys waiting for? Let's make some fucking money together and get you guys out of the inconsistencies you're probably dealing with. So make sure you guys get around us. And if anything, I will see you guys on Thursday. Peace out, y'all.
Deuces. Much love.